25% of all the fresh water we consume goes to produce food we never eat. At the same time, 11.3% of the world's population is hungry. That's roughly 805 million people who go undernourished on a daily basis, consuming less than the recommended 2100 calories a day. Food waste is a massive contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, and it takes up vital fresh water, which is unfortunately hard to come by in some areas. No country in the world is immune to the problem of food waste, while also having people in their populations undernourished. The same goes for the United States, and the problem is here in Iowa City. Luckily, there are organizations who are working to help those in need of solid meals. While they do this, they most likely unknowingly help the environment. One of these organizations is the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army in Iowa City is an organization that is faith based, but this doesn't exactly correlate into what they do when it comes to serving meals. As an individual who has volunteered with this organization, I've seen what they do firsthand, and it is not easy work. It definitely presents challenges at times, but it is also very fulfilling. Donations come from individuals and businesses. Many of the supplies are from Table to Table, which is another organization that aims to help fight hunger challenges in communities, including Iowa City. These donations go towards two parts of what the Salvation Army in Iowa City does. From past experiences, I've helped with setting up and overseeing when people come shopping for groceries. I've watched as people come with their little children, the parents' faces lighting up as they are told they can take 2 boxes of cereal. Something seemingly so small having an impact. As individuals shuffle through, I see the fridge full of milk at the beginning of the shift, near empty at the end. Shelves lined with baked goods, a birthday cake grabbed by a mother who explains she can't believe she'll be able to provide a cake for her 5-year-old son's birthday. Seeing this unfold and cleaning up afterwards makes one think. Not every city has a food pantry, open to anyone to receive free groceries, including fresh fruits and vegetables, oatmeal and cereals, juices and milk. Who would have thought that so many people are in this community without enough money to provide food for themselves or for their family? Yet, there is more to see when it comes to dinner time. The Salvation Army takes some of the items given from table to table, as well as donations, to prepare a meal 5 days a week. I, alongside the main chef, prepared pork loins that had a pineapple orange glaze. He would unfortunately leave early, so I couldn't stay for the final product. While doing all this, though, I do ask him about the time he takes to prepare the food each day, as obviously he has to consider having enough food. He told me that he tends to start in the morning around 10:30, depending on what needs to be cooked. He said that he always prepares a menu for the week, depending on what supplies he has. For those that he serves, due to the fact that he runs on donations, there isn't much he can do if people request for certain foods. He mentions, though, that people are often happy with what he prepares, as he does try to avoid doing the same things every day or week. After being a part of this experience more than once, it has made me think of the impact it was having on the community as well as the environment. It's very easy to overlook how much food is wasted, especially in rich countries such as America. It's not nearly talked about enough. The amount of food that restaurants are to toss at the end of every night. Not many establishments donate the food, and sometimes Table to Table struggles to have enough to give organizations to Iowa City, as well as keep their shelves full. When this happens, the Salvation Army has no choice but to lessen the amount of groceries individuals can take. When it comes to the meals, the chef has often extra frozen items from previous times to make up for when they do not receive enough donations. At the same time, if he sees that, the line outside the door for the dinner is, increasing, then he'll go and whip something up real quick to make sure that everyone has something to eat. Going back to the central issue, 2 billion individuals worldwide have health deficiencies related to food. Around 800 million experience the ill effects of hunger because of poverty and inadequately created food frameworks. Food creation is one of the significant drivers of worldwide ozone depleting substance outflows, freshwater withdrawals, and land use. However, 33% of the food created worldwide is lost or squandered along the food inventory network from creation to utilization. Looking at the impact of food waste, beyond the physical food item being wasted, the resources used to produce it are also wasted, which in turn affects the environment. Quick little pause. As you can see here, he's just finishing putting the glaze on it, and then he's going to throw it in the oven. And it's about at this point that he leaves for the day, which I also leave. And then I just wanted to show, like, they have an assembly line here. So it's like they fill the hot pans with food, and then they basically do an assembly line with trays for people who want to sit inside. And then they also have to-go boxes and water for those who want to go. Misfortunes all through the food framework just continues the cycle. There's a demand for food, which of course has its repercussions on the environment, effects that could be stayed away from without food squandering. The newest distributed report from the Eat Lancet Commission showed that lessening food misfortune and waste by half can go far in guaranteeing quality food accessibility universally, and that the world's natural planetary limits don't get violated, which equals a happier and healthier world. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the visuals, and have a great day.